What's up, B Squad? It is your boy JB, and I am here, you guys, with a show that I didn't really intend on reviewing, but nonetheless, we here for it. So this is going to be Baddies Midwest, you guys. I don't know what season this is. I think this might be season 5. If y'all watch it and y'all know, correct me down in the comments section below. This is episode 3. This episode was titled Motor City Mouth, you guys. Before we get into it, if you guys are watching this video or any other video on the channel and you guys aren't subscribed yet, then I need you guys to do me a solid favor and stop taking me on this date and then having me pay for it at the end of it. You guys know the routine. You can do me that favor by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, turning on your post notifications, and also by sharing the video, you guys. And with that out of the way, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into Baddies Midwest, you guys. Shall we? All right, now before I get into it, let me say this real quickly. I don't know these girls from a can of paint. If you got a favorite on, if you watch this show and you got a favorite, and I say something that goes against what you feel for your favorite, then it's just my opinion. That's literally all it is an opinion. I ain't saying nothing that's factual because I don't know these girls. I don't know these girls. Don't want to get to know these girls. I'm just doing this for pure entertainment purposes, you guys. Now, I didn't do episode 1 and 2 because I, honest to God, did not understand what the hell was going on in episode 1 and 2. I was lost. Completely lost. So I didn't want to go in here talking about something I ain't know nothing about. Could have texted my friends and asked them about the situation with Krishan and y'all have to correct me on this girl's name. Taseki, however you pronounce her name. I don't understand the issues with them two. Don't know the issues between them two. I know they're sisters. Don't know the issues. Don't care to know the issues either. But yeah, so that's why I didn't do episodes 1 and 2. This episode opened up and it ended with, I think her name is Diamond the Body. I think that's her name, DTB. Correct me if I'm wrong. And so she walks into the bar where, I guess these are the OGs, right? The OGs are meeting up, right? And so there's some beef between Diamond and Rolly. Only reason why I know who Rolly is because I've saw Rolly on the blogs, and they talk about her, with her weight loss surgery and all that kind of stuff, getting the teeth done. That's the only reason why I know who Rolly is. So Rolly and Diamond get to swinging on each other. I was like, God damn, they swinging hard as hell. But they were also swinging slow, if we being honest with each other. They were swinging hard. They were hitting. Let me say this: they were hitting hard as hell. But those hits look a little slow to me. Me personally. You guys may agree or disagree. I don't really give a damn. These are my opinions. So they went a couple rounds. Just beating each other. I'm like, damn. Just taking each other's wigs off and all that kind of stuff. I was like, wow, this is a lot. This is a lot. But, I did watch Bad Girls Club back in the day. Even with Bad Girls Club, I don't even remember they fought like this, but I don't remember them fighting like this. Actually, take that lie back. Because I remember Julie getting her ass beat up in season 9. So yeah, they fought like this. But I mean, damn. I know y'all bodies was hurting after that fight. So after the fight was over with, they had a conversation with each other. I'm sorry. Me personally, the minute we get physical and you start hitting me and I hit you back, we ain't coming back from that. Like, we ain't finna make up with each other, and they made up with each other. I was like, oh, that is so odd. So Rolly was talking about the fact that, I guess Diamond said something about her son, and Rolly and her son smoked together, right? I was like, interesting. Very interesting. If it works for her and her son, it works for her and her son, right? And I got where she was coming from when she said it. Like, she would rather smoke with her son, provide her son with the weed instead of somebody else giving it to her son. it could be laced with whatever and she don't know. I'll give you that. I ain't got no problem with that. So then she apologizes to her for giving some girl named Meatball her chain. I was like, wait a minute. So this is all over a chain? A chain. You know what? It is what it is. She's like, I should have gave you the chain. Again, a chain. You know what? Stranger things have happened, right? Stranger things happen. So they made up with each other. I was like, oh, interesting. Very interesting. Everybody came up to her, giving her a hug and all that kind of stuff. I was like, this is so weird to me. Y'all heifers knock each other upside the head and then y'all cool with each other. Okay, cool. So we see the new girls as they arrive. Now, granted, I don't know none of these girls' names, so we see the girls come in, and there's this one girl in particular that has this beef with this OG, I guess. Her name is Anam, and they going back and forth with each other about a damn ticket. I was like, wait a minute, a ticket? And so they showed, which I saw the clips of, the auditions on social media. So y'all arguing about the clip about a ticket from the Baddies Midwest auditions, but she on the show? I was like, can somebody make this make sense to me? So you got to beef with her because she didn't give you her ticket to be on the show, but you're still on the show? Does that make sense? And is that what I'm hearing, you guys? Please tell me in the comment section if that's what I'm to understand, because I'm confused. So then there's this girl, her name is Ivory, and she got an issue with Jayla. Now, I don't know Jayla like that. I know Jayla is from Bad Girls Club, but I believe Jayla came on Bad Girls Club after I stopped watching Bad Girls Club, because the last season of Bad Girls Club that I watched was season 12, which was Chicago, right? Season 12 Chicago, right? That's the last season that I watched. The last season that I watched was with Red, Jada, Lauren, Britt, Slim, Delilah. I actually remember these girls' names. Blue. Am I missing anybody else from season 12? Whoever else was on season 12. Asia. Yeah, so that's the last season that I watched. I know about season 13, didn't watch it, right? But Jayla, tell me, you guys, what season Jayla came from? Again, I didn't watch it after season 12. I don't know any of the girls, so actually, like, how many people on this show, how many people are from only people that I think that are from Bad Girls Club on this show is Natalie and Jayla, right? There's nobody else on this cast from Bad Girls Club. No, nobody else on this show is from Bad Girls Club. Akbar's from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. And I think that's the only other person on this show that is from actual reality TV. Okay. But yeah, let me know about Jayla. I guess the issue with Jayla and this Ivory girl, now you guys can tell me who Ivory is. I don't know who she is, because I saw people talk about her on social media, but I don't know who she is. I don't know where she comes from. Don't know nothing about her. So I guess this is over a post on social media, and I guess Jayla put some kind of, maybe the laughing emoji or something. And I was like, wait a minute, so y'all got an issue over an emoji? Wow. Y'all have some weird, this show is weird when it comes to the beefs. Very interesting. And it's the fact that y'all are coming into the show with the beefs. It's not the fact that y'all are meeting each other, getting to know each other, being cool at first, and then having beefs with each other. It's like these beefs come into the show. Very interesting to me. Again, like I told you guys, I am I know Bad Girls Club, right? And those girls didn't know each other going into this season, so they go into the house, they get to know each other, they would have issues in the house, and then, it would translate to social media, it would translate to the reunion. If they did a spinoff show, it would translate there too, right? Like Bad Girls All-Star Battle, Love Games. I'm used to that stuff, right? But, this is a new world. New world. Very interesting. Very interesting, right? So then another batch of new girls come in. I was like, okay, cool. Another batch of new girls. This one particular girl comes in. Her name is Summer, I believe, right? She got a beef with the Anam Mac girl. I was like, that little girl, that is a little bitty girl. Not like a little girl, but I'm like, she's tiny, right? That girl went in there and jumped and just started swinging on her. I was like, oh. And they just thumping and bumping it. I'm like, oh, okay. Won a couple of rounds. At one point, the honor girl was like, I don't want to fight you. Then she grabbed the shoe and threw the shoe at her. I was like, damn. Excuse me, y'all. It's interesting that y'all got to keep y'all heads on a swivel. How much the hell? I wonder how much does Zeus pay these girls per season or episode to do this? Me personally, I can say it wouldn't be enough money in the world for me to want to, subject myself to this. Also, I want people to know before we even get into it, no, you guys, I am not paying for Zeus. So don't judge me. To my subscribers who know me, no, JB is not paying for Zeus. I got a friend that has Zeus. I'm using his login. He uses my login for other stuff, and we Gucci. So Zeus ain't getting no $5 out of me. Absolutely not. Where we at? So Akbar, you're delusional. Girl, you are not a celebrity. I want you to stop. When she says she a celebrity, girl, a celebrity, who? A what? Okay, girl. If that's what you want to run with and roll with, go with it. Go with God, but go the hell away from me with that. Because you, ma'am, are no, and I mean no celebrity. Absolutely the fuck not. So I guess it's the next day at this point. So they're getting ready to head to the house. I believe they're in Detroit, right? Before we even talk about that, before we even talk about them splitting up, I want to talk about that house first. Because they showed the house at the end of the episode. Question I have. So do y'all pay these girls decent amount of money and then put them in subpar living conditions? Because this house that I saw, that house is ugly as fuck. That was an ugly, horrendous. I mean, that house was ugly. I was just looking at that. Then you had a statue that looked like, I don't know what that statue was. It was black with a crown on it. It actually kind of looked like, what do you call them? Oh God. I can't think of the name of them right now. But it didn't look, it looked like a minstrel. That's what it looked like. It looked like a minstrel to me. I wouldn't stay in that fucking house. No shade to anybody. No shade to none of these girls. But I want to say that I promise you I want to stay in that fucking house, right? So we see as the groups are split up, right? So the OGs plus Akbar and Stewie, aka, is her name Jaden Alexis? Blueface's the other mother of Blueface's child, kids, right? So we see them all on the bus together, right? I forgot to mention that Diamond the Body got her Baddies chain. I was like, oh, y'all really popping it for pimp for, you know what? Maybe them, I don't know what, maybe it's, I don't know what the purpose is of the chains. I ain't watched this show before. I ain't really watched this show like that since Baddies ATL. So I don't know where the Baddies chains come from, what the Baddies chains solidify. I don't know what the importance of it is. If you guys know, definitely tell me in the comment section, right? Now, on the bus with the new girls. I think it's this Ivory girl. So the girl at the back of the bus, Summer, she talking, and this Ivory girl was like, "Girl, whoever you talking about, put a name on it," and out of nowhere, they just start fighting each other. I was like, "Wow." When they started fighting, I was like, "What the fuck is going on here?" Then, not even 10 minutes later, the Summer girl is still talking shit, and another girl who's sitting right next to her, I don't know that girl's name, but her and that girl get to thumping and bumping. I was like, damn. You just see wigs flying, you see ass in the air, you see titties. I'm like, wow, this is a lot, right? And mind you, this bus ain't even moved to go to the house. I was like, oh, wow, this is terrible. Like, they just thumping and bumping. Even when the bus was moving, they would still fight each other. I was like, some girl named Pretty P fought, I think the girl's name is Jasmine Renee or something like that. Like, these heifers was just thumping and bumping on that bus. I was like, damn. Again, how much does Zeus Network pay y'all to get, it couldn't, baby, it could not be enough for me. Cause y'all just pop, just fighting. Some of y'all fought in slow motion. I will say that some of y'all fought in slow motion. Some of y'all's hits weren't connecting. Some of y'all was just swinging at the air. Actually, all y'all was swinging at the air if we're gonna be honest with each other. But the Summer girl just talking shit, and I'm like, mama, every girl that done hit you has basically whipped your ass at this point. You know what? I'm gonna give her A for effort, right? Because she got a lot of mouth. I will give. She said she got a lot of mouth, but she ain't gonna back down to you. But damn, girl, you were just getting beat up left and right. If you guys like her, then if you guys like her and you guys don't think she got beat up, then that's you fine to believe that she didn't get beat up. But okay. So then we move back over to the other bus. So Anna is talking to the girls like, when the Summer girl wanted to fight me, nobody really tried to break it up. And Tasiki, I don't know what her name is, Latifah. I know her first name is Latifah. She was like, but I stepped in, which I did see her. She definitely did step in, and she definitely did tell the girl to back off, right? But I guess the Anna girl has an issue with the fact that her friend Biggie didn't stop it. Now, again, I ain't watched this show like that, but I do know from what I saw that Biggie can't fight. I haven't watched it, so I just saw clips of it. Biggie can't fight. So, girl, you expect your friend who can't fight to break up something? Girl, and then it look like you can't even fight. And then the Summer girl can't fight. Well, hell, it would have been three heifers that can't fight, trying to break up one fight. You know what? Again, how much they getting paid? It must be good for them, because I know some of these girls are returning cast members, right? So they must get paid a good amount of money. But me personally, I couldn't get paid enough money to get thumped and bumped like that. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep your head on a swivel. Like, you got to sleep with your eyes open. You got to learn how to sleep with your eyes open. Make sure a bitch don't come at you and try to fight you in your sleep. Moving back over to the other bus. The girls are still fighting. I was like, what the fuck is going on this bus? Those girls fought from the time they left wherever they were staying at on the road. You see the bus just moving. You see them throwing water at each other, just trying to get it. I'm like, y'all are fighting on a moving bus. That is dangerous. But hey, if they like it, I love it. Then they get to the house. This Summer girl over here, still talking cash money shit, got in the house talking shit. I was like, girl, they done hit you. You said about 3 or 4 bitches done fought you. And I was like, you right about that. 3 or 4 of them have fought you, and 3 or 4 of them have beat. And they done pulled your wig off. I would think at this point you would be like, you know what, let me shut my motherfucking mouth, because these girls keep hitting me. Again, I'm gonna give her, an A for effort because she ain't backing down to the girls. But girl, why do you keep going through this? Then they get to the house and it's two fights that broke out. It's Ivory and one girl, and she was like, "Ha! I made you bleed." I was like, "She has a nose ring, baby." Like, and she even said, "I have a nose ring," so it ain't like you really just did damage to me. And it's just literally the nose with the nose ring in it. Well, she actually she has two, but this one was bleeding. And I was like, ooh. Again, I would never subject myself to this. Give a fuck how much money it pays. Could never subject myself to no shit like that, right? So then the summer girl, and I don't know who that other girl was, the episode ended with them two fighting. I was like, what the hell is this? They were slap fighting and fighting. When I say fighting in slow motion, baby, they were fighting in slow motion, and I don't even think they were even really connected with each other because I was like, what in the hell is going on here? So this show is just Fight Club, huh? It's Fight Club. You know what? I'm not even mad at it. I'm not even judging it. It's entertainment for me at this point. If you guys didn't watch it, go watch it. It's a mess. It's a mess. But this is just entertainment for me, so don't nobody take nothing that I say personally. These are my opinions. Again, if you don't like what I'm saying, it is what it is. I don't know these ladies from a can of paint. I don't want to get to know these ladies at all. No part of me wants to know them. I'm just doing this for fun. Now, if you guys can rock with that, if you guys can rock with having a little bit of fun, a little bit of shade and all that kind of stuff, we good over here. I don't have no problem with these ladies. I don't know these. Again, I don't have a problem with these ladies. I don't know these ladies. I ain't watched an episode of Baddies since the first season. So I don't know none of the beefs with none of these people. I ain't getting involved in it. I don't give a damn. It's just strictly for entertainment purposes for me. But that's it, you guys. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on your post notifications, and also share the video, you guys. And until the next time, stay safe out there. Take care of yourselves. Wash your hands. Be blessed. And I'll see you guys for something else.